هلا، جيت لكم مقطع جديد. يلا نكمل طبعا بدون مقدمات. حرفيا نسيت وين وصلت. وش السالفة، نسيتها كلها. اوكي، مطلوب مني اروح هنا. شو في هون؟ اوكي، لازم نلف. ايه، وش اخباركم؟ شو مسوين؟ علموني عنكم. ممكن الطريق طويل ولا يتهيالي؟ لحظة اشوف العمر. ما عليكم، العمر ما شاء الله طويل. لا يا قلبي، ما راح نبطأ. في حد دق.
What's up?
Yagamishi, this is Tsukumo. My Droda-san and Akane-san are with some men. About 20 of them.
Where's Kaito-san and Higashi?
I've contacted them. They're on their way.
هيكاتشي.
Good.
ليش شال مني العلامة؟ ما عليه، يمدي اروح حتى بدون لا يشوفونه يعني. ها 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 ها. الله يكفينا. قال تقريبا بعد انت كتسافر ننقذ البنتين، ننقذ هذه النمرودة وهذه الطيبة. كله بسبب ذي. سوما، والله ما ادري عن سوما هذا، يقهر.
Tsukumo?
I've confirmed the enemy position, Yagamishi. They have our 2 young hostages surrounded, so a head-on assault would be too dangerous. Naturally, I've already come up with some countermeasures we can run. Would you care to hear my plan?
Yeah,
You
good.
always come through, man. Okay then. Walk us through it.
اوكي، خلنا نركز معاه شو يقول. ايش الموسيقى صارت رعب.
Look who decided to show up. Too scared to come with all your little bodyguard buddies?
Not like you've got room to talk. How many shitheads does it take to watch these girls?
I never thought it would end up like this. You believe me, don't you?
Yeah. But we'll have to save the lecture for after all this is over. You'll be free soon. That goes for you too, Koda-san.
You so sure about that?
قال خلينا على المحاضرة نهاية ما نخلص، يعني نهاية ما نصفق ذولا بعطيك محاضرة جميلة.
So we can beat your sorry ass to death.
Okay then. So what was your plan? Throw all these guys at us as soon as we kick down the door?
We're smarter than that, you know.
Yeah. We knew you'd have some backup!
Here comes! Let's take out the trash!
الله.
Yagami! Hands where I can see them! And same for you two!
Hey, calm down. I've got one more thing. I'm not a big fan of guns.
Huh?
جد.
Shit! Up there!
Face the wrath of Ishitsu Yokohama 99! The wicked shall be smited and retribution shall be swift!
قال له انا ماني معجب كبير في المسدس. يب، راح يصفقهم بيده.
Come on. Did you really think one gun was enough to take out a crew like us? If you did, you were wrong.
You two sit tight a little longer. But just to warn
يا احب هذه المجموعة. خذوني معاكم.
Don't blink, okay?
Let's get going. I want him down before the smoke clears.
Yeah.
يا اخي قص بالله رهيبين ذول الأربعة. مرة رهيبين. لا الأشخاص زي دول الأربع في حياتي مرة ضروري. الله جابوا جماعة. كايدو صعبوا من قدام ذيك الدفة. طبعا شغل الأخوان الكبار. والله أحيانا حتى يعني الأخوان الصغار كأنهم بصراحة كأنهم يعني الأخوان الكبار. ما أدري أشرب قهوتي ولا ما يمدي توني شلت الكوب. يا الله هذا جابوا له كل الألوان في عمره. قال اسمع نحن بنحط لك ألوان. قال ايوه بالله كثروا لي حطوا لي زودوا لي لون. قال ابى ألوان. أبلع هذا الحب والحنان. ما ودي أسوي حركة صعبة فبخليها من ضربات عادية، لكن ده مع السلاح المشكلة. خلنا نذبح ذا. ما ضغط مثلث. Here we go. اي صفقني تصفيق. اي Here we go for what? ما عليك خاصة بقي آخر عمره. طفشت من الألوان حقته. ألوان أوها. شي مرة ثانية ما تسوون كذا البنات الصغار. صح عليكم مؤدبين. هذه اسمع فكوني عليها. عشان كذا لازم بنت في المجموعة عشان أصفق هذه كف يعني قلبي يرتاح. Yagami. Talk.
I'm so sorry.
No. I'm the one who got you into this. It's not your fault, it's RK's. But I'm next in line after them. Besides, I'm not the one you should be apologizing to.
Yagami, شو اللطافة هذه؟
Coda, I'm really sorry. It's all right. Well, I'm gonna head home.
يب قد يرجع البيت وقفل على نفسك رايحين مك. الله سوما جاء.
سوما
جاء الخكرية.
What? Who?
Connie, get back!
Huh?
هذا يقتل ما همه بنت
Here all by yourself?
ولد ايش
What are you
اللي
trying to pull?
كذا يقتل
Oh, I'm just
ويمشي.
here to talk. To be honest,
I'm here to
Kuwana's
talk.
put
يقول
us in kind of a
كذاب.
tight spot.
يقول هنا هو الكلام بس
Well,
كذاب.
he's got Kawaya's body, Reiko Kusumoto's victim, hidden in a freezer of all places. Been on ice for what, 5 years? You know about this, Yagami?
You know about this,
Problem
Yagami?
is, he's planning to reveal its location on the internet. If that happens, Kusumoto-san will be ruined. No doubt her fingerprints and other traces are all over the damn corpse.
Yeah, but that's for the better. Means she won't have to listen to you.
Reiko Kusumoto is a capable woman who can swim with the tides. She's irreplaceable. It would be unfortunate to lose her over some lowlife she had to put down. She's on
Low
our side,
life.
and she's accepted it.
So it's your duty to protect people like that?
I protect order, not people. Consider me a necessary evil.
Necessary evil.
That's right. If I hadn't gone undercover, the Tojo clan's ex-Yakuza would be spread all over.
لا يقول أنا أعتبرني شيء ضروري.
Never would have been able to
قام
track
قال شر ضروري.
That's why I created the RK network. To keep
يا الله.
Kamurocho's underground under control. Much safer and less messy than wiping them out indiscriminately. But in the shadow of order,
كذاب.
there's always a pair of dirty hands.
هو مبسوط إنه قاعد يعذبهم.
Kuwana said something like that too.
But if there's one difference between the two of us, it's that I find my work enjoyable. It gives me purpose. When I dirty my hands, it's in the service of order.
مريض مرة طلع مريض. يقول يستمتع بالعمل اللي يسويه. يحس إنه موجود ولها غاية. أعوذ بالله من هذا المريض.
It only works when killers are below the surface, keeping it afloat.
Sawa-sensei too? Is that the peace you want?
Yoko Sawa? She did have to die. She almost connected the Mikoshiba case to Kuwana. She was getting very close to it. She may even have figured out Reiko Kusamoto was involved. The fewer people who know a secret, the better kept the secret stays.
من جد حتى ذيك قتلها
I
من
don't
بدون
remember
ذنب.
even hesitating on that call. And I think that means... Well, you guys won't like hearing this, but it was justified.
You asshole!
Whoa, whoa. Don't fly off the handle now. I haven't finished what I had to say.
What the fuck?
Did I mention how much of a pain in the ass Kuwana made this? He negotiated for your lives, using Kuwai's body as leverage over us.
What?
So relax, would you? I don't plan on killing you here.
Then why even show your sorry face?
The trial for Ehara-san is coming up, right? You know, the groping thing. I've come here with a request that I hope you'll consider.
This from you?
Reiko Kusamoto's name is not to come up during the Ehara trial. That shouldn't be so hard, right? Shirosaki-sensei would have to agree to this too.
And if we were to refuse?
Nothing. It's Kusamoto-san's request. She's asking nice.
What?
A mother doesn't want her child branded a murderer's son. Could you give her that much? And that's all. I'm sure we'll talk soon.
You think so, huh? Why put off what we can settle now? Soma! Akane!
شوف الحقير. بس هذه تستحق ذلك. لا ويا ماي.
A paint gun. You okay?
راح هرب.
That son of a...
Well, hell.
لا
That's
تسب لا
gotta
تسب.
hurt.
في أطفال
A
هنا.
bruise sure beats the alternative, right?
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say he got us good with that one.
Yeah,
خدعنا.
that's a terrible call. If Soma hadn't been packing a paint gun, it would have been really bad. You two are more important than him. I should have prioritized protecting you.
Yagami-san.
You've been brave. I'm sure this was really scary for you.
من جد.
We'll need to take
كانوا
this one step at a time.
شجاعات. الله أكبر.
We can't tackle it all
كانوا
at once.
يعني
First thing,
شجاعات.
Hara's groping appeal
ياه
needs to become
إيش
a
نقول
murder trial
للبنات.
Alex
المهم
Kuwana
كل واحدة فيهم
handles
كانت
together.
شجاعة يعني.
That way, if public security is our real enemy here, we'll have the prosecution
يا
and the courts on
ربي
our side.
سلكولي
That'll be on
سلكولي.
me. I'll reveal a truth no one can deny.
Yeah.
سووا نفسكم ما بتعرفوش.
That's pretty much your specialty. Send that asshole to jail for good.
هو ذا اللي بيصير.
You've got this, Yagami-san.
Whoa. This is crazy. Why is he so hot?
انقل عيال.
Just a minute ago, she got shot. And now look at her.
مرة. مراهقات يقول. يا ربي.
Hello? Yeah, I'm getting ready now, sorry son.
الحين
Oversleep? I would never... Okay. Yeah. Alright, see you at the courthouse.
اوكي يلا نروح المحكمة عشان ندافع عن ذاك. اوكي ما يحتاج انا اروح كذا كويس، بس خرجت من الباب على طول ودوني المحكمة. ما شاء الله شو السرعة دي.
Held on violation of Shinjuku Station's anti-nuisance ordinance. He was previously however.
The prosecution, one, the other, the defense we have prepared.
How does the
We maintain the original sentence was.
طبعا تعرفون يعني القصة الحين يرجع يعيدونها في المحكمة، يعني هذا سوى كذا، هذا فعل كذا، لا هذا لم يفعل هكذا.
This is footage of Ikebukuros, the individual. This person at 9:06 a.m.
هذا مو هو.
He locates the victim of this case. Then he boards the train and pursues her. This footage of the station platform is from when the suspect and
We already saw this during the first.
Of course not. The victim claimed the defendant.
يا الله واضح إن راح يخلوني أنا أختار الخيارات. لا تخلوني أختار الخيارات ترى أنا أجيب العيد فيكم، يعني الإنجليزي عندي مو مرة مضبوط يعني أنا عارفة الحلول بس اللغة عندي مضروبة يعني. إيش بدي speculation يا انقلع بس.
The assailant fled the train.
يا قامي يا قامي يا قامي.
Many nearby the impact made no honor with that.
طبعا انتوا تعرفون السالفة انه مو هو صح قالوا هذه ممنوع نستخدمها فراح نستخدم هذه إذا ما خاب ظني.
If you'll kindly look at this.
What is this? Displayed on the large monitor, please.
That's correct, Your Honor. First, the victim and the offender ran onto the platform as soon as the train.
لأنه كان في
We've marked the offender's route. The lighter areas on more people. However,
بقع عمياء عن الكاميرا، فهم استغلوا هذا الشيء فإنه بدل نفسه بذاك.
Defendant, when you were issued the verdict in your first in a warehouse, if that was despite, how did you manage? Miko Shiba, that's right. Toshiro after
yes,
there were unfortunate of the Brio.
لا 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 نعرف السالفة خلاص والله عرفنا الحل. إنه مو هو اللي كان في القطار، اللي كان في القطار الثاني. طيب هم زوروا الأدلة وزوروا كل شيء.
While the defendant was running, his female victim was chasing after him. Surely the victim would have seen if he had switched places with a standing. Yet the victim provided no such testimony.
The victim, Yui Mamiya, was an accomplice in the scheme.
Objection.
إيش أقول؟ إيش how do I bring up كيف أجيبها؟ كيف أجيبها؟ Okay, we have reason. My budget. والله هي كذابة والسبب الفعل هذا اللي فعلته. ما أدري إيش أختار. يلا نقول غلط أتوقع الإجابة. لا صح الإجابة لأنه أشك في مصداقيته. أو طلع جوابي صح.
The bystander who captured the defendant.
أنا أنفع تصير محامي خلاص يعني مرة، بس ناقصنا الشهادة وخلاص.
In conjunction with the victim, were classmates from the same high school, which means, strange as it sounds, that these seemingly
ناقصنا
unrelated
الشهادة وأصير
individuals
أفضل
were in
محامي
fact
ولا أفضل
all
محققة على وجه الأرض. أمزح أمزح
It's
أمزح
clear that
أمزح،
this was a carefully
يعني مو
organized
على وجه
plan
الأرض يعني، بس ممكن يصير من أفضل
Our
المحققين.
investigation discovered they all graduated from Kurokawa Academy in Tokyo 13 years ago. Additionally,
13 years
Yokosawa,
ago.
the teacher who was killed in Ijincho, graduated from the same four.
يب. خلاص عرفنا السالفة والطبخة وكلها، أنا جبت كل الأدلة وشفت كل شيء وقلنا، بس هذا ما بيعلم. أوه جاب الفيديو مع إنه رفضوا القاضي.
That's just internet footage with no known or.
No, this footage is from the SD card in the camera used to record it. This is a right one. Any after the
يب هذا أفضل دليل إنه ما نقدر نمحيه أو. هي قلبي يعبرني يعني، والله ما له داعي إنك ذبحته.
Your Honor, following the defendant's last statement, we have a few more questions.
Understood. Please proceed.
What's next?
لا تقولوا أنا اللي أسأل، أنا اللي أسأل. أنا اللي أسأل في النهاية. أوكي I can't let إيهارة play dumb. أوكي دحين يقول أنا ما أقدر أخلي إيهارة يلعب إنه غبي، فإيش رأيكم أختار طبعا هو قاعد يسوي نفسه إنه غبي. there got to be something I can do. ما يهمه عمله كشرطي. أذكر كوانا ولا ما أدري، خلني أذكر كوانا أجرب حظي.
On October.
Your Honor, the name
Kuwana.
Defend. We've not.
But without. Am I getting three? No. Kuwana.
إيش but proof إيهارة and كوانا had. أوكي إيش البروف؟ أتوقع راح يكون التسجيل الصوتي، والله ما أدري نجرب.
Take a listen to this.
What is it?
It wasn't just some, even what that's
صح، لأنه هو خلاه يسمع التسجيل الصوتي حق هذا المعلمة اللي كانت تدري بالتنمر، عرفتم؟ اللي شهدت ضد الأمر، قالت إنه ما صار تنمر لكن هو صار تنمر. يب.
It was recorded in secret and played for the defendant by Kuwana.
He told me about everything. The teasing, the beatings, the theft. How nobody was on his side. And yet, I had to deny all this.
طبعا نحن الحين كشفنا كل شيء المحكمة حرفيا، يعني شيء رسمي، أدلة مادية، كل شيء رسمي الآن صار. يعني حرفيا الآن خلاص فضحنا كل شيء، كشفنا كل الألاعيب. الحين حتى كوانا لازم يمسكونه، عاد لما مسكوه إيش ذا يعني؟ ما يصير يعني، ما يصير، ما يصح. شنو هاي؟
In that case, let's just assume then that Kuwana and I are the only ones in possession of this audio recording. And considering that Kuwana has all but vanished without a trace, that would actually make this the only copy, and me the sole owner. No backup exists.
What are you getting at?
This has no value in this courtroom, then I'm afraid it's never gonna have a value beyond today. And being that you claim it's unrelated to you or this case, then it wouldn't bother you if I were to delete it from my phone right here and now.
من جد. Oh my god. خطة ذكية يا قمي.
Okay. Then tell me why I shouldn't do it.
Because
من جد.
Mikoshiba was a man who should never have escaped being judged. That's the proof of my son's pain. The proof that everyone ignored. That recording is all I have left of him. I took the school to court because Toshiro deserved justice. But all they could say is that the cause of his suicide
قسم بالله شيء
couldn't be
قهر
determined.
مرة التنمر الزايد عن حده
In
سيء
the end, not a
جدا.
single person was held responsible.
يعني بعض الناس خاص يشوفون ما في حل، ما في حد يساعدهم وما في
My
حلول
son was hung out to
غير
dry.
انهم ينتحرون. يعني
Yes.
شيء مؤلم مرة.
That's all
يعني
true.
اتمنى ما حد يتنمر، واذا حد تنمر عليه دايما احد يساعده.
You're all so incompetent.
اتمنى دايما
You
يساعدوا.
see yourselves as these
المساعدة
paragons of
تصنع
law and
فرق.
justice. Yet the
لو
truth
على قول
slips
شخص
right
واحد
through your
يساعد
fingers.
مرة يدي فرق مرة كبير في حياة الشخص. أحيانا لو بس مجرد كلام مو مجرد يعني
You
أفعال.
passed me off as just another pervert. You were gullible. Every single one of you. Toshiro threw his life away and justice was blind to his pain. Mikoshiba walked free because of you. You condone murder and call yourselves the law. That's why I did it. I took Mikoshiba's life with my own hands.
This is coming in hot. Remember that pervert cop? Turns out he's actually a murderer.
To recap, you killed Hiro Mikoshiba in Ijincho, then headed to Shinjuku Station where you and Kuwana pulled off a switch. And there you were ultimately arrested as a groper.
Yeah. That's right.
Defendant, you bear animosity for the whole system. We can't just take your words at face value. If you're responsible for Mikoshiba-san's murder, can you bring forward any evidence, or just the murder footage?
To tell you the truth, I have something that I was holding on to for the impact that it would have. It's very real evidence that the law has failed us.
What have you been hiding then? Will it prove you killed Mikoshiba?
Yes.
Then what is it?
If you go to my wife's apartment, you'll find my son's altar there. In it, you'll find the weapon I used for the crime, the knife I murdered him with. It still has Mikoshiba's blood on it.
Wait a minute, Genda-sensei. I prayed at that altar.
Well, I guess you can lead a horse to water.
Very well then. We'll open an investigation.
Defense. Will there be anything further?
No matter how justified, vengeance is not something we can ever take into our own hands. That said, in the case of Ahara-san, our system failed him. We know the law strives to be just, but it failed to prove Toshiro-kun was bullied. That's not justice. Not when no one is held responsible. The law, as well as those who enforce it, are far from perfect. So to the court, I say let this case be a lesson. The law is failing to save people who need saving.
It's clear proceedings should be adjourned. At a later time when Mikoshiba-san's murder weapon is recovered, we can resume the trial. I'm willing to do that via a special exception. Defense, prosecution, is that clear?
No objections.
The defense rests, Your Honor.
Well, Kanagawa PD called from the Ehara residence. They've recovered the knife. I'm ashamed to admit that I was so blind to his scheme.
Well then, that makes two of us.
Seems I underestimated you. And the worst part of all, I was arrogant. Legal authority and organizational connections should never be held above the pursuit of truth. I'm glad you were able to make me see that again. Thank you.
Nah.
You've come a long way.
Genda-sensei.
Prosecutor Takano's been stubborn as hell from the day he passed the bar. Once he's made up his mind, nothing can stand in his way, not even his own boss. And he only bows once in a blue moon, so I hope you remember this.
Typical Genda law. I'm never going to like you.
أول مرة مدعية كذا كيوت يعني اعترف بخطأه. لا الأول كمان اعترف بخطأه بس مو زي ذا. هذا قدم لهم حتى احترامه.
Yagami-san.
جات الشر أعوذ بالله منه. وذا كمان الشر الآخر.
He's from public security.
يب من الأمن العام.
You handled that with such grace, Yagami-sensei.
Yagami-sensei.
It's no wonder Kuwana holds you in such high regard. What brings you here?
جابكم هنا.
Would you mind if we talked alone?
Why though? Something we can't hear?
The more you know, the more you risk. You'd be endangering your own lives. If you're willing to accept that, feel free to stay.
We'll clear the room. At this point, we'd just be getting in Yagami-san's way.
من جد هو يتهيألي ولا حسها قصيرة صاوري حسها قزمة.
It was nearly a month ago that Kusumoto-san received a letter from Kuwana.
ما تشي من ظلم بلا.
What did it say? Soma told you, didn't he? Kuwana hid Shinya Kawai's body, seeing as Kusumoto-san's fingerprints and other traces were still on it. If that surfaces,
oh my God.
The Ministry of Health will have yet another massive scandal on its hands. As such, we'd like to recover and dispose of the body as quickly as possible. Perhaps we'll need to melt it down.
The body was originally preserved to maintain control over Mitsuru's bullies. I never imagined it would be used against me someday.
Fine, but why are you telling me this?
Because of the letter he sent. Once Eihara-san's trial is over, he wanted to talk to you. Using my phone.
Huh? Is that Kuwana?
Kusumoto-san, is Yagami there? Put me on speaker, please.
Go ahead.
So, it seems Eihara-san's trial was a big success. He took our failing legal system and turned it on its head. Couldn't have done it without you.
I don't know what you're thinking, but public security has to be tracing this call. You have a plan?
No, not this time. That's why I'm using my own phone. And that's just the way I want it. Can't run forever, you know.
What the hell are you saying? If they catch you, you're a dead man.
That's exactly why I'm negotiating to prevent that. Kusumoto-san.
Yes.
I'll be upfront with you. I never imagined the day would come that you would be the one to betray me. But if I had to guess, Mitsuru-kun must have woke up. If that's the case, then Kawai's murder, your whole past, you're not the only one it stands to ruin. If all that comes into the light, Mitsuru-kun will be labeled the son of a murderer.
Exactly. I can't let that... That's the one thing I need to prevent.
I know. That's good. That's exactly what you should be doing. So please, don't stop now on my behalf. Enough is enough. You and your son have been through enough hell. I want to protect Mitsuru-kun too. Almost as much as his mother.
Where is Kawai's body? Tell me.
I can only assume this call is being traced, so even as we speak, I'm standing somewhere very close to it.
You gave us the location. I'm going to dispatch Soma.
Kuwana! Where are you?
I'm in Injincho. If I take even one step out of this city, I'd be powerless. I've got nowhere else left to go.
Kuwana! After they find Kawai's body and Kuwana is taken care of, I'm next on the list. Bando can act at his own discretion. If he wants me gone, he'll be able to silence anyone who could know too much. Sawa-sensei was just the first victim. You yourself have sealed this fate, you know. Will you tell him? Will you tell Mitsuru-kun about Sawa-sensei?
Surely you know it wasn't my fault. Sawa-san's death was a tragedy. I never imagined that would happen.
What about Kuwana? Can you imagine how his death is gonna play out in a few hours? I can, but I'm not gonna let him go down without a fight. Which means, I'm going to Ijincho.
I can talk some sense into Bando. I won't allow him to kill indiscriminately. So please, don't go out there to risk your life.
That's how it works. No promises. Tsukumo, Kuwana's still out in Ijincho. Soma and RK are heading there too. We need to get to him fast.
أنا إيش أقول أنا عن ياغومي؟ إيش هذا ياغومي؟
Pinpoint the location. I'm on my way. I'll talk to you soon.
حب كبير لياغومي مرة. والله إنه رهيب. بس إنه بيخاطر بحياته عشان ينقذ كوانا الحين. بس والله رهيب ياغومي. شخصيته، أفكاره، عقله، كل شيء رهيب فيه. حتى عناده رهيب. يما بس منشته اللي اختفى كذا فجأة. يما قاعد يختفي.
Hang on. Is this Shinya Kawai? That's his body.
Indeed it is. I data mined the image. It's a warehouse.
You mean Siren's owner?
يمكن.
Send me the warehouse's address.
Actually, if you want to...
اوكي. وين نروح؟ هنا على طول مباشرة. نشوف اذا اقدر اقويني. اوكي حلوين. هف ما بقى معي الا 1000. شوفهم قدامي. والله معهم مسدس بعد. ايش تهرب؟ ايش في تهرب مني؟ ما احب اللي يهربون. خلاص معك مسدس ما بداعي تهرب. جابان.
Really guys?
Really guys. يلا خلينا نروح. يلا يلا جاية. بسم الله اختفى أعوذ بالله. أعوذ بالله. شفتوا كيف اختفوا كأنهم ولا شيء. بسم الله علينا. كأنهم أشباح. يا أخي الشرب الزارين ذول اللي جايبين لي إياهم. هذا يقول بعيد عن طريقي. يا اركي ايش الملل هذا؟ يا أخي سوما ما أدري إيش قصة أهله، جاب لنا المرض والملل، يرسل أتباع ذا للتافهين. هيكاتشي. الله الرباعي الرهيب. الله حرفيا أنا يعني صراحة دول الرباعي إذا اجتمعوا أرهب شيء في الحياة، رهيبين رهيبين. هذه مهارات لاني اتعلمها الا والله صفقوني انا وشقيرة غضنا كف 2 بواحد شامبو. والله زاد جابوا مجموعة بلسم وشامبو. وط وجهك ويحندر الله يكفينا. شفتوا كيف فتح عينه على آخر درجة في الأرض ويهرب. شش شفت كيف يهرب يعني، ولا حق الحندرة والتبحلق. يا والله أنا ما ودي أسب ولا أقول كلام فاضي، لكن خذوا بالله نحنا نسوي بالأفعال، ما نسوي بالكلام. ما علينا من الكلام يروح يجي. نحن أهم شي عندنا إيش؟ الأفعال. يعني حرفيا الأفعال هي اللي تثبت، حتى تثبت إذا كانوا الأشخاص صادقين أو لا. إذا ما في فعل ابشروا من عيوني من حياتي من قلبي، في النهاية ما في فعل. طب إيش فايدة تبشروا؟ إيش فايدة يا قلبي يا حياتي يا عيوني؟ في النهاية ما في فعل. يعني الصراحة شيء عجيب يعني حرفيا ما في شيء يثبت إلا الأفعال. الكلام كله نقدر نقوله، كلنا نقدر نقول الكلام، بس أنا صراحة أحيانا يعني أحس ما أقدر أقول الكلام. خذ نسوي نفسك الزعيم علينا، زعيم علينا، أنت زعيم عليهم ليس علينا. الله أيوة خذ 2 في 1 شامبو بلسم. لا دموع بعد اليوم، والله دخلت 600,000 إعلان في بعض. لا أنا ما أعرف صراحة يعني أنا شفت كذا إعلان فكلهم الحين دمجتهم في إعلان واحد. الله يكفينا الشر. ما عمري شفت شامبو 2 في 1 مع هذا لا دموع بعد، ما عمري شفت. اوكي جاء الشرطة. اي والله من جد قال ما يجون وقت ما نحتاجهم. يب من جد ما يجون وقت ما نحتاجهم، يجون بعد ما تخلص المصيبة. اوه ماي جاد نامي جانا نامي جاي يحمينا. والله نكفه ينام. طلعت.
Kuwana's in a tight spot actually. Can I count on you? Will the cops help?
What do you mean by a tight spot? Take a step back, please. These men are gonna be under our jurisdiction.
This has to wait. We're dealing with a matter of life and death here.
Be quiet! Hey, I told you I could vouch for these guys. Why don't we all just chill out and let them explain what they're doing? Hey, what the hell?
الله الحقارة.
Stay out of this. Okay, name and department. Our orders are coming from way higher up the chain than yours, sir. So again, stay out of this. There's nothing stopping me from arresting a detective.
إيش بهم الأمن العام؟ Public security.
Orders include going around belting us with your batons. We're about to have a problem here, aren't we? All 4 of you, put your hands up and face the car. I said move!
Move!
Oh damn! It's Yagami-san! What brings you all the way out here?
Matsu? Akane?
كفو مع اني ما توقعتها منهم ابد. اول مرة احس في فايدة من المتنمرين. يلا بسرعة. والله نعم كفو. احب الناس اللي كذا. هذول كمان ساعدونا.
Everybody's on our side, except for the cops.
Great. Kuwana's gonna be waiting for us.
من جد الكل الحين في صفنا ما عدا الشرطة واركي اللي هم اللي مع السومة وبابليك سيكوريتي اللي هو الأمن العام، لأن رئيسهم ضدنا ولا حقت ذيك الوزارة. هم الحين بيقتلون كوانا، فنحن رايحين نساعده. نسيت انهم 5 يعني، واحد يشتغل بالأجهزة كذا تك تك ترب او اي كذا يعني رهيب. قتال من بعيد ويفكر كذا، وذولا الرباعي طع تدبيج. والله رهيبين قسم بالله.
Tsukumo-kun, got any bright ideas for where I should park this thing?
I'm afraid it won't matter too much. The enemy already knows you're en route. You'll have a welcoming party no matter where you decide to enter from.
That works. Just means we get to show up and beat down the front door.
والله يا كثرهم. در ان شاء الله من بنت خليتها هنا حقت الدر. الله مطر كمان. المضاربة من المطر رهيبة. خلاص انا بقفل الصوت بعد الصوت وبقفل صوتي. let's go. Yeah, deja vu.
It's reminding me I'm alive, you know?
Come on, man. Are you that bored back in Kamurocho?
Let's go.
والله رهيبين. خلاص انا بقفل الصوت الحين. نسيت العمر حقي. ما عليه يلا. قسم بالله بنطيح فيهم ضرب. نوريهم دحين الدلع وكيف الوقفة مع الأشرار ما تفيد. في النهاية ينتصر الخير. نعم، في النهاية ايش؟ ينتصر الخير ليس الشر. لو مهما كان أقوياء الأشرار، لو مهما حاصروا الطيبين، سوف ينتصر الخير. ليش؟ لأن الخير هو اللي راح ينتصر في النهاية. حتى في نهاية العالم ما راح ينتصر إلا الخير. كايتو ما عليك كايتو، أنا صفقهم. مرة كثير در، أعوذ بالله منهم. مرة حلو صوت المطر والمضاربة. اوكي مطر ومضاربة، ما في احلى من كذا. يا كثرهم، شفتوا قديش يا كثرهم، كثيرين مرة. يمكن قعدت كم، اوه ماي جاد، معي يقم 700,000. ماي جاد، ايش رايك تعطيني 50 تخلي معك 20؟
Hey, we've got company. Guess the watch is...
Yeah. This is all to find.
That's it. Break time!
سبحان الله، مطر كان في اللعبة وفي الحقيقة قاعد تمطر. يا رب ارزقنا من وسع فضلك يا رب.
That all you got?
It's Kuwana. Put
So,
him.
you know,
If you didn't listen.
and
Sure would.
Let's roll, Doc.
وبس راح يكون هذا نهاية مقطعنا اليوم. لا تنسوا اللايك والاشتراك في قناتي ومشاركة المقطع إذا عجبكم، وشكرا لكم وباي.